Do you know which is the most expensive coin in the world? You think its price is $100,000? Or maybe 200? 300? 500? No, not at all. Its price is $12 million. This is the 1933 American Double Eagle coin, a coin that changed history. Its design was made by Augustus St. Gaudens, beautiful, powerful, and magnificent. In 1933, America was in economic crisis. President Roosevelt banned gold ownership. 445,000 coins were struck but never released to the public. Almost all were melted down, but some coins escaped. These coins later became a mysterious story. The Secret Service began investigations, and one coin even reached King Farouk of Egypt. This rare coin resurfaced in 1996. It was seized in New York. For years, the case went through the courts. Finally, it was legalized as tender. In 2002, the coin was auctioned. The price reached $7.5 million. Then again, in 2021, it was auctioned once more. And this time, the price hit $18.8 million. Today, only one legal specimen exists, in private hands. The rest belong to the government or museums. This is not just gold. It is history. A story of greed, politics, and mystery. This is the 1933 Double Eagle coin. In the year 1855, a coin was minted that would become a silent witness to American history. This was the Seated Liberty coin, crafted in silver and designed by Christian Gobrecht. It showed Lady Liberty seated with grace, holding a staff of freedom, surrounded by 13 stars, each star representing one of the original colonies. This coin was not just currency. It was a message of unity, of hope, and of a young republic still shaping its identity. Minted in Philadelphia, it circulated during a time of great change, before the Civil War, when the country was expanding westward and industrialization was rising. Every scratch on this coin tells a story. It may have passed through the hands of merchants, soldiers, and dreamers. It may have been tucked into leather pouches, exchanged in dusty frontier towns, or saved as a keepsake by someone who believed in liberty. Today, collectors treasure this coin. Its value depends on its condition. A worn version might sell for $20 to $600, but if it's in excellent, uncirculated condition, it can be worth $3,000 or more. Rare varieties like the slanted, 55 or knob on ear are especially valuable. This coin is more than metal. It's a piece of time. It survived wars, recessions, and revolutions. It reminds us that even small things can carry great meaning. Coins are minted in every era, but only a few write history. In 1974, the United States, Mint struck a coin that would become one of the most talked about pennies in numismatic history. At first glance, the 1974 Lincoln penny looks ordinary, bearing the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, the word liberty to the left, and the phrase "In God we trust" above. But beneath its copper surface lies a story of economic tension, political debate, and a secret experiment that nearly changed American coinage forever. During the early 1970s, copper prices were rising fast. The cost of producing a single penny was approaching its face value. The U.S. Mint faced a dilemma: continue using copper and lose money, or find a cheaper alternative. So in 1974, they launched a bold experiment. Over 1.5 million pennies were struck, not in copper, but in aluminum. These aluminum cents were lightweight, shiny, and futuristic. They were distributed to members of Congress for review. But the plan backfired. Doctors raised concerns that aluminum pennies wouldn't show up on X-rays if swallowed by children. Vending machine companies warned that the new metal would disrupt their systems. And Congress, under pressure, rejected the aluminum penny proposal. The Mint recalled the coins, but a few escaped into the wild. Today, owning one is illegal, but rumors persist of collectors who secretly possess them. One surfaced in 2014 and was estimated to be worth between $250,000 and $2 million before the government reclaimed it. Meanwhile, the regular 1974 pennies continued to be minted in copper. There were three main varieties: the Philadelphia Mint with no mark, The Denver Mint marked D and the San Francisco Mint marked S. Each has its own value, depending on condition. A circulated 1974 D penny might be worth 20 to 60 cents. A Philadelphia strike in mint condition. A coin is never just a piece of metal. It's a vessel of memory, a nation's story pressed into silver. The year was 1788. America stood at the edge of transformation. 13 colonies, once divided by war and ideology, were now reaching for unity under a bold new idea, the Constitution. That year, 8 states ratified it, turning rebellion into republic. Georgia was the first to step forward. Its quarter shows a peach and oak, symbols of sweetness and strength. But beneath that fruit lies a deeper truth. Georgia was the first to embrace the dream of a united America. Connecticut chose the charter oak, a tree that once hid the colony's royal charter from British eyes. Not just a tree, but a symbol of defiance, of protecting liberty at all costs. Massachusetts honored the Minuteman, the citizen soldier, who stood ready at a moment's notice. In 1788, he laid down his musket and picked up the Constitution. From war to wisdom, Maryland's quarter shows the dome of its state house, where George Washington resigned his commission, a place where power bowed to principle. In 1788, Maryland chose law over monarchy. South Carolina's palmetto tree once deflected cannonballs. In 1788, it became a symbol of pride and protection as the state joined the Union with fierce independence. New Hampshire's motto is bold. Live free or die. Its quarter shows the old man of the mountain, a granite face that stood for centuries. In 1788, New Hampshire became the 9th state, securing the Constitution's future. Virginia, home to Washington, Jefferson and Madison, ratified the Constitution after intense debate. Its quarter shows Jamestown, the first permanent English settlement. New York followed, bringing commerce, culture, and conviction. Its quarter features the Statue of Liberty, a beacon of hope born from 1788's courage. These quarters weren't minted in 1788. They were born in the 50 state quarters program between 1999 and 2008, but each one commemorates that pivotal year. They're not just currency, they're miniature monuments. Most 1788 quarters are common, but era coins, silver proofs, and uncirculated editions can be worth hundreds or even thousands. A rare Maryland quarter with a mistrike once sold for $15,000. In the heart of America's coinage lies a silent witness to rebellion, a tree that once defied a king. This is not just a coin, it's a legacy. The 1999 Connecticut State Quarter. In 1687, under the shadow of tyranny, British Governor Sir Edmund Andros demanded Connecticut's royal charter. But patriots had other plans. They hid the charter inside the hollow of a mighty oak. Tree, the charter oak. That tree became a symbol of resistance, of freedom, of American spirit. Fast forward to 1999. As part of the 50 state quarters program, the U.S. Mint honored Connecticut with a design that immortalized the charter oak. The coin reads, Connecticut 1788, the charter oak, 1999. E. Pluribus unum, a tribute to the year. Connecticut joined the Union and the tree that sheltered liberty. Notice the bare branches etched with precision. They represent resilience through harsh winters of oppression. The absence of leaves, a reminder that even in dormancy, truth can thrive. The phrase e pluribus unum, out of many, one echoes the unity born from defiance, though minted in the millions. Pristine versions of this coin, especially uncirculated or proof strikes, hold. Collector's value, not for their metal, but for the story they carry. A story of courage hidden in the hollow of a tree. So next time you hold a 1999 Connecticut quarter, remember, it's not just currency. It's a whisper from the past, a tree that refused to bow, a coin that carries the soul of a state, and a legacy that still speaks to those who dare to protect freedom. This is history. This is heritage. This is the 1999 Connecticut quarter.